Good morning and happy Sunday mornings with Mel. I'm cold. And it is the beginning of harvest time. The soybeans are coming off. And so things are happening in the fields. And for those of you that drive early in the morning or late at night, I've noticed deer. I had about 10 run out in front of me one morning this last week. And so be careful. Um, One of the things you may notice is people are taking off the soybeans that they're working the ground, and some farmers are planting wheat, which everybody who's not from a farming family just thinks is odd that someone would plant something in the fall that's just going to die. But it's called winter wheat, and farmers plant that to get a head start on the spring in case the spring's wet, that they have a crop in the ground. And just like grass, winter wheat will start to sprout. It'll get about this tall, and then the snow comes and it dies, but it just goes dormant. And it made me think about planting seeds. We go out in life in our faith and unknowingly, I think, sometimes plant seeds in people's lives who may not have a faith and maybe are looking for one and don't know it. I'm going to sing some songs this morning, and the first one is called Great Is Thy Faithfulness. It's an old one, and it's sort of like the farmer who trusts by planting that seed in the ground in the fall and hoping that they're going to have wheat by spring and summer. So it goes, Great is thy faithfulness, O God my Father. There is no shadow of turning with thee. Thou changest not, thy compassions, they fail not. As thou hast been, thou forever will be. Great is thy faithfulness, great is thy faithfulness. Morning by morning new mercies I see. All I have needed thy hand hath provided. Great is thy faithfulness, Lord, unto me. The song goes on and says, Summer and winter and springtime and harvest, sun, moon, and stars in their courses above, join with all nature and manifold witness to thy great faithfulness, mercy, and love. And God is faithful. Sometimes we may not see it, sometimes we may not feel it. But God's timing, just like the planting of a seed, thing being nurtured, plants being nurtured by water and sun and all of those things that we take for granted. It's all part of God's faithfulness. I had a great week. It was week 3 of my job, and we have been busy. It's good. It's sad. But some of the ways that families have been celebrating lives over the last week and a half have been unique and wonderful and beautiful tributes to their loved ones. The next song I'm going to sing, I had to look it up because I couldn't find it in any recent hymnal, but it's all about planting and harvest and all of that stuff because it is fall and the leaves are starting to just show their glorious fall colors. But this song goes, sowing in the morning, sowing seeds of kindness, sowing in the noontime, in the noon in the dewy eve, waiting for the harvest and the time of reaping. We shall come rejoicing, bringing in the sheaves, bringing in the sheaves, bringing in the sheaves. We will come rejoicing, bringing in the sheaves, bringing in the sheaves, bringing in the sheaves. We shall come rejoicing, bringing in the sheaves. Sometimes I think we get discouraged when we plant those seeds of kindness and we plant them morning, noon, and night, and we feel like we don't see the fruits of our labor. Sometimes it just takes time for us to reap those benefits. So be patient and sow some kindness this week. If you're looking for a place to worship, you're always welcome at St. John's United Church of Christ at 204 Leonard Street in South Amherst, where no matter who you are, where you are in life's journey, you're always welcome. Today we had a funeral for someone from the community, relatively new to the area, and they just needed a place. And I was honored to be a part of that. So, if you're looking for a place, I know a lot of people said when I started at St. John's during COVID that, hey, I'm looking for a place to go to church. And I'm still waiting for some of you. So surprise me someday soon. God bless you and have a good week.